to my very first video on this channel. So, guys, this is basically a new channel that has just opened up. Well, I've opened it up, and in this channel, we're going to be basically doing things related to Soccer Manager 2020, Soccer Manager in general, and football related things. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in those things, this is the channel for you. So, yeah, so as you can see in this video, we are looking at gameplay of Soccer Manager 2020. So, as you can see, we are on the homepage of the game. So, yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, which most of you will be, please go ahead, subscribe. You guys, I will love the support, and I won't let you down in this channel. So please go ahead and subscribe, and just drop a like in the video if you do enjoy. So yeah, let's dive straight into the video. So as you can see, we're on the homepage, and it looks a little bit different from the previous Soccer Manager 2019. As you guys know that, and this game has not officially been released. It is a beta version. So yeah, I'll definitely be leaving the link to the beta version in the description. So if you guys want to play the game yourself, you're welcome to. I'll be leaving the link in the description for you, so you guys don't have to go through all the trouble going online trying to find the game. So yeah, so we talked about the front page. It looks a little bit different to the previous one. I like the colors. I like the new SM 2020 logo. It's like a blue and a gray color. It stands out a lot more, so I like that. Everything on the taskbar down below is the same with the YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So let's check the settings real quick. So as you can see, the game settings are a bit different, and yeah, the layout is a bit different compared to the other one. Different colors, different style of buttons and so on. But yeah, so they do have they've changed it up a bit. Yeah, same settings though, but still looks good. So yeah, so let's check what's new when we click on the new game button. So yeah, the layout again is very different. So yeah, they did actually remove Egypt in the 2019 version, and they also removed Romania. I believe those were the two countries that were removed from the game in 2019, but were there in 2018. So yeah, they re-added them. That's pretty cool. But now, the main thing that they did add is there are 5 countries that you can choose from, because in Soccer Manager 2019, I think you could only have about 3, but they changed that up, so you can basically choose 5 different countries in Europe. So that's pretty cool. But the only problem is that I did see is that they did not allow worldwide management. They only added it for Europe, and then you can only coach countries in Asia if you've picked an Asian side, and you can only coach an American team if you've chosen one of the American sides. So yeah, as you can see here, they only made it suitable for South American teams, including Egypt and I think Romania as well. Yeah, because those are the 2 countries that were re-added but are suitable with that. So as you can see, the layout is a lot different as well again as Soccer Manager 2019. So it looks pretty good. I like the way they've done it, and yeah, of course you got your different leagues, which are, you know, or were added there last year. They were there already, but yeah, okay, so I'm gonna choose a European country. I'm not gonna choose a South American country because Europe is the most common. So let's just choose the first 5 and see where that takes us. So let's click on the Premier League. So they definitely will have the updated teams for next season, of course. So yeah, the layout is again different. So they have made the layout a lot different, and I like it a lot. So you can definitely say that this is a lot better. But yeah, so you can scroll past your teams here that you want. So I'm obviously going to click on a team or choose a team in England. So I'm going to take Arsenal because why not? and let's take control. So it shows what the stadium's name is and the amount of capacity the stadium has, so that's pretty cool. So let's see what this game brings us. So loading page looks pretty similar to the front cover page when you open up the game. And here we go, guys. So everything here seems to be very new. Well, not new, but it looks a lot different compared to the previous Soccer Manager, which was 2019. So here they have a new taskbar. That's actually pretty cool. It used to be down here on the left if you had opened it, but now it's on the very top, so that's cool. So let's see what we have here. So we have the tactics, obviously here, and that's looking pretty good. I like the way they've constructed the new layout for the Soccer Manager 2019, because it used to be on the left here at the bottom, or on the right actually, and I didn't like it too much, but now they've kind of changed it around and they moved it to the left. So yeah, they've got, obviously you got your formations here, which is, you know, the same as last season. Nothing really changed there, just again the layout. But yeah, so same different tactics for your game. So that's nothing new there. Yet again, the layout looks a lot different. So yeah, and so here is probably gonna be your messages that you'll receive from the board. You know, about your player. You know, contracts are expiring. So yeah, the one new thing that I can see here already is that they have actually added offer contract right on the right here. So you can actually offer them a contract here. You don't have to go into your club, choose the player, and then go offer him a contract there. You can offer him a contract right here because there's a button that offers that. So here will be your different notifications received from players, the board, etc. So yeah, we've already looked at the tactics, so let's look at our stadium ground. Let's see what is new over there. So okay, so that's okay. They said there's an error, so we're gonna have to. Okay, for some reason there was an error there, but. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it is a beta, so I don't know what's going on here. So it does look like there's a bit of a glitch, which I'm assuming they're gonna fix, but yeah, so let's just move on. So if we look at the league itself, it's another, again, a different layout, which looks pretty good to me. They do have, of course, still the, you know, the different trophies, competitions that you can attend and qualify for. They did add the FA Community Shield, which is really cool. But one thing I did notice is that they've added history to each league or each competition that there is. So FA Cup before did not have a history for the competition itself. So that's pretty cool that they added that. So they did the same with the League Cup. The FA Community Shield, that's pretty cool, and even the Champions League and the Europa League, which is a world, you know, European. It's just European. I think it is just European competition, which is pretty cool. So they have the history of who's won it and the amount of times they've won. And another thing that they did add is awards. So there will be monthly rewards for the player that has played well that season, or that month, or week, or etc. So as you can see here, the different leagues, we've chosen different countries for, and the leagues, and again in a different layout, which looks really amazing. So yeah, as you can see, they've added a few new things to the front page. So there looks like your next 3 fixtures that are coming up, so your next 3 games you will be playing, in other words, your schedule. So that looks pretty cool. And let's look at the transfers. So you got your transfers out. Nothing changed here, so that's okay. And your finances, of course, amount of money you spent. So it looks a lot different to the previous one. They've kind of, you know, shaped that up a bit, in my opinion. So that looks pretty good. So this obviously did not change here. This is just the detailed version as it normally was. But here it is the actual detailed version of it. So like literally it's got a graph there and everything. So that they made it, you know, in words and graphs. So that's pretty cool. And let's check the manager statistics. So what you'll be, well, so obviously your history, nothing's changed there. Your trophies, nothing's changed here either. The board, and nothing's changed there either. And obviously your job offers, and nothing has changed there either. So yeah, so that's pretty new. I'm liking it a lot so far. I don't know if you guys are enjoying the video or not, but if you are, that's great. Like I said, drop a like if you're enjoying the video so far, and do leave a comment, leave some feedback. Like it says here on the bottom right, leave some feedback. So let's just go ahead and fast forward to the next game. So our friendly is going to be, you know, happening now. So let's just go ahead to the club. Let's go to tactics and let's see some gameplay. I would love to see that. So yeah. So we're gonna go in just with this team. I'm not really gonna make it very complicated. So by skipping the match, I'm just gonna be playing it because why not? So the very first gameplay of Soccer Manager 2019. So let's see what they've added here. So it looks very different again. The layout looks a lot different. So they have made the players themselves look a little bit more realistic, actually. So that looks really amazing. I like the graphics a lot. It looks amazing, to be honest. They've shaped it up a lot. So yeah, that's really, really good, in my opinion. Comparing it to last season, it looks amazing. Even the crowd just looks a lot better than it did before. So yeah, obviously you still have your overview, which is, you know, here you can see the live match statistics, the games that are currently being played now as well, and the live scores of the teams who are scoring at that moment. So, and you can see the player ratings, nothing's changed there really either. And then you have your highlights, statistics, you know, about the, you know, not statistics, but you can, you know, match controls. You can, you know, change stuff up there, and obviously you got your pause button, and you got your tactics as well. So you can go change your formation, instructions for different tactics to improve your gameplay, or you know, yeah. So I'm just gonna put this on key highlights and fast forward because we do not have all day to actually watch the game. We have to get into other things as well. So yeah, so the goalkeeper, yeah, it looks a lot more in action. It looks a lot better than what it did before. So I mean, it looks a lot better and realistic. So yeah, it's looking really good. So different plays. Okay, we scored a goal. That's good. It looks like they added some sort of sponsor as well. That's looking good, and a little bit of a celebration as well. It looks good. They didn't add the real sponsors though, because they would have to get sued for that. But Aubameyang, okay. Randolph, never heard of that guy before. The goalkeeper spinning around. Yeah, the animations still have a bit of a theme to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the gameplay really does look amazing, in my opinion. It's just they've just completely made it, you know, like they added a lot of detail to it. in my opinion. There is still a little bit of a problem, is that I can see that the outline of the pitch itself is very yeah, it's kind of faded away at the end there. If you look, as you can see, the halfway line between the two sides that are playing is kind of faded away at the end there. You can see, and the very end outline. Yeah, so that's a little bit of a glitch as well. Like I said, it is a beta version, so yeah, they're still probably going to be, fixing things up, fixing the bugs and so on, which is, the whole thing they have to do to make it before they release it. So we are going to be going into half time now, it looks like. So it's 1-1. Yeah, Arsenal don't look too great in this game. Yeah, I don't know if this is the strongest side of Arsenal, but yeah, it could be. You never know. Same players and everything though. So let's check the player ratings. I'm gonna bring on a substitute and see if they've actually changed anything there, animation wise. I don't know if they, will be. So let's just put on Lacazette over there, cause why not? And then Hector Bellerin for Mustafi, cause yeah, okay. So let's just get into the game more now. So yeah, it's pretty even, to be honest. Okay, I get it. So they basically running towards the sideline, clapping hands. Yeah, that's what a lot of players do. So yeah, it's cool. The game also does, in-game, it does seem to be a little bit slower than SM 2019. When it comes to the gameplay in-game, it looks a lot slower on the speed. So yeah, it seems they make it slower and slower every time. Because on Soccer Manager 2018, they did make it quite fast. So they slowed it down quite a lot. So yeah, a lot of nerfs to that. Okay, we have a free kick. So let's see how the free kicks pan out in this game. Okay, so going off the post shows how the goalkeeper is diving. Corner action is actually pretty good, but the crowd looks a bit flat to me, if you know what I mean. Doesn't look very 3D like. Oh well, I love how they added that Mustafi dive. How he, like, not dive, but tackle, how he usually tackles. So we have made some substitutes already, I think. Okay, we're edging to the end of the game now, I think. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a draw. Not too worried about that, to be honest. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, we've ended in a drawer. So the continue button, the loading button looks amazing. The loading page, it looks amazing. They've changed it up a lot of credit to them. So here they have changed it as well. So they have pretty much, yeah, they've made a new complete layout again of the way they would display the version. So here's the new man of the match report, the amount of goals he scored, the different substitutes the players had. So basically the timeline of the game, everything else looks amazing. So the home team lineup, the ratings of the players, the away team lineup, the ratings of the players, and obviously the ratings of the players there. So yeah, that was a really amazing experience to see the new Soccer Manager 2020 gameplay, leaked gameplay. Music still seems to be the same as well, same soundtracks. Yeah, I don't mind. I tend to turn my music off anyway, but yeah, so the fixtures and results, new new layout again with different colors, amazing. I just love it a lot. I love the turquoise color with the gray. It just stands out a lot, makes it look amazing. So yeah, let's just check the transfer list, which we haven't done yet, and so on. So yeah, so it looks pretty much the same with as previous. It just looks a bit different when it comes to the layout. That's a lot of things I can say. There's a lot of things have changed the layout. The whole game has new layout. So yeah. Okay, so it also shows different transfers, which it has before. And if you search for so yeah, it looks pretty much like it did before. Everything's the same there. So world search, Australia, okay, different teams. Okay, so everything's same here, loaned out, reserve team, all that, yeah. And I've noticed the points as well have changed to these golden coin-like symbols of Soccer Manager 2020, so that looks really cool as well. If you do not know what I'm talking about, look at the very bottom, and on the right, you'll see next to your cash amount what I just saw. So yeah, so let's just search for a striker real quick, and England. To see, okay, so we got Harry Kane, $147 million. That's a lot of money. So here again, it's changed up a bit. They've made the layout very different. Shows what shirt number he wears, shows what club he's from, his rating, his form, and they put everything into one. It looks really great. This is the layout. They put everything together, and the attributes look good as well. Obviously, his stats. They've added more things, competitions he's been in, minutes, the amount of minutes he's played that season, his history at clubs, and you can obviously compare him to different players which has been there already before. So yeah, that looks really amazing. So that's pretty much everything I spotted in the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said, please go ahead and subscribe. Leave us some thumbs up on the video. And I will be leaving the link in the description to the game. So if you want to go check it out for yourselves, do go ahead. I do recommend it. And this is leaked gameplay for you of SM 2020. In other words, Soccer Manager 2020. I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe.